Good morning from the Hamburg Open 2026 in Hamburg. My name is Wolfgang Peters and I'm the Managing Director at AVT. Today I would like to talk about the new EWS ASA feature, which has been recently added to the DAB standard. So what is EWS ASA? It's the new automatic safety alert, which allows DAB receivers to wake up and warn people in case of emergencies. And it also allows us to define specific regions where the receivers should be switched on from standby so that the warning is only heard in the affected regions. The ASA feature has been standardized within World DAB and the receivers are already available on the market. They need to have the ASA logo so that the customer or buyer is aware that the function is supported in the receiver. You can see the ASA logo on the DHD screenshot which I have prepared. It's the green one and it shows you that the function is available here. Of course, the function must also be implemented in the DAB multiplexer, which we already did. As you maybe know, AVT is also a manufacturer of DAB multiplexers. The biggest issue up until now was that we also needed a workflow for the broadcaster in the studio or for external authorities who want to implement these emergency warnings. That is why we did this setup here at the exhibition, which allows you to make live announcements, either directly via the microphone or via telephone, or also externally via so-called CAP files through disaster control authorities. So what do I need for the setup? Of course, the listener needs an ASA receiver so that he can hear the emergency warning. In the studio, you need a multiplexer that supports ASA, for example, our AVT multiplexers or also the Fraunhofer content server. How does it work? First, you need to tell the receiver its location. This is done by entering a so-called location code, and this location code can be found out through the asa.radio website, where you can enter your address. For example, I am entering Hamburg Messe, where I'm located right now. And then we can search for it, the website finds it, and we see now the area marked and the location code up here, which has to be entered in the receiver so that it knows in which region it is located. The next question is, how does it work at the multiplexer side if you are a radio broadcaster that wants to issue these emergency warnings? Of course, you need the multiplexer, which supports EWS ASA, but also an encoder that can handle emergency warnings. In our setup, we have, for example, selected one of the 4 available channels in our AE4 DAB encoder as the emergency encoder. It is the encoder which you see highlighted in red, and it will receive the emergency messages. Now, if a studio host or presenter does an emergency announcement, we replace a program of the existing DAB ensemble and play out the emergency message. We have implemented a special tool which we call the ASA Manager. That is a website within the encoder which can also be opened from the encoder's user interface. We try to make this tool as straightforward as possible. We think that it makes sense to be able to create presets for the most important locations that may require emergency warnings, which could be, for example, sports stadiums or airports. In this way, the presenter simply can select these prepared presets quickly if he wants to wake up receivers to issue a warning. In our setup, we have created here 3 different regions for the German cities: Hamburg, Schwerin and Hanover. We also brought 3 DAB receivers for these regions. The first one is for Hamburg, the one in the middle is Schwerin, and the last one has been set up with the location code for Hanover. Now, how does it work? The presenter sits in the studio, maybe where also traffic information is provided, as this would be a reasonable and secure setup, combining traffic warnings with emergency warnings. There is a mixing console, such as the DHD, which we have here, to trigger the warning, but of course you could also use a LavoCore and Ember Plus. On the DHD, I have configured the 3 presets, and you can see that I can switch between them by clicking on the respective button. And now I can make an announcement for Schwerin. For this, I simply need to press the ASA announcement button, and then I make the announcement. This is an emergency announcement, which is played out in the region of Schwerin, and the receivers should be woken up from standby. I stop my announcement, and now you see a counter which is counting down, because the receiver should play the message always at the full minute. The reason for this is to save battery power for receivers which run on batteries. We see now that the receiver for Schwerin is switched on, then a jingle is played out and we can hear the emergency warning.
Und diese wird jetzt in der Region Schwerin ausgestrahlt. Die Empfänger sollen dann entsprechend aufgeweckt werden.
After the emergency warning, the receiver switches back to standby. This wake-up function is especially useful so that people in danger can also be warned during the night. And you have heard it, even though it is very loud at the exhibition, the jingle grabs your attention so that you definitely hear the message. And it surely also wakes you up, so you don't miss it. Of course, the message can also be repeated several times if necessary. This is a function which makes sure that everybody hears the emergency message. Very important is also the functionality that receivers only need to check at the full minute if a message is available. This means that battery power is saved, and in this way the battery life can be maximized, which is extremely important during an emergency. When we remember the Ahrtal flooding, there was no mobile phone reception, no internet, and the people could no longer be reached. That is why the battery-saving feature is such a big advantage. Now I also want to give you some more insight on how the regions can be defined. In our application, we have a map via which we can define presets. Here we have, for example, the region of Hamburg. If I now want to add Pinneberg to that region, I only need to move the cursor to the area and click on it. In the same way, I can add the area of Buxtehude. In this way, you define the regions in which the receivers should be addressed or woken up if in sleep mode. Of course, if something is happening in an area which has not been set up as preset, you can also define a region on the fly. I simply delete this one to show you how it works. You can select here also that you want to draw a polygon, and then you can define the area by drawing it on the map. The application generates the rectangles which define the new region. This would be the area which I want to warn. Via New Live Alert, I can then make my emergency announcement and wake up the receivers. The new ASA function is available now, and more receiver manufacturers have also integrated this feature. We have here, for example, as receivers a Technisat, a Kenwood and a Telestar, and we see that many others are following. We really hope that we can establish a further way to warn people in case of emergencies or disasters with that new functionality. It should not be a replacement of cell broadcast, but just a further way to reach and warn the people.